Hello loyal viewers, this is George from Ireland. Here I am in Twickenham, London, in the United Kingdom. Anyway, I'm going to show you one of the most historic areas of Twickenham, which is highly delightful. It's only about 10 miles to the centre of London. There you see the Church of St Mary the Virgin behind me. That's not a fantastic angle, but I'll move it a little bit. And there's a late medieval campanile, and well, if I move to a different angle, you'll see that it's been extensively restored in the 18th century. Not the bell tower, the nave of the church with the red brick and so on. Yeah, but anyway, that's just a little bit of it. The river's down there, which I might show you, but not in this video. So here we're on Church Street, and I think you can figure out why the street has got that name. So there are lots of pubs and restaurants along here, all mid-market. There are Italian ones, Indian ones, even plain old British fare. So they're very historic, characterful. None of them chain pubs, I don't think. It's very tricky for a free house to make a profit these days. That's to say, a pub that's not tied to a brewery. And look, if you want a game of chess and you're a giant, that'll be about your size outside that travel agent. So we're going to come up to a pub here which is called the Eel Pie, because hard by is Eel Pie Island, which I think I'll show you in a different video. So eel pie was obviously a dish that people used to eat. Don't know if there are any eels in the Thames these days, but centuries ago there were plenty. Okay, so there's the Eel Pie behind us. The Eel Pie pub, which serves fantastic food, not too pricey. Got a beer garden out the back. If you want to smoke, of course, you can't smoke in enclosed premises these days. And this is not quite a pedestrian street. As you'll see, there are a few cars parked, but they come very, very slowly. So very friendly to those who arrive on foot. We're very close to Twickenham railway station, perhaps half a mile. Anyway, so if you do go to Twickenham, this is the most historic part. We're about a mile from the rugby stadium, and these ones are not packed out by rugby fans even on match days, because we're just that bit further out. It's tucked away down a side street. So as you can see, there are lots of independent boutiques selling clothes, knickknacks, furniture, things like that. The Games Workshop if you're a complete geek. So I think this is the spot to come for a bit of authenticity in Twickenham. The Fox pub, which is the oldest pub in the district. There you get it. And a couple more Indian restaurants which are obligatory on any British high street these days. And then we're going to come to a fantastic Italian restaurant. And there it is. Well, not quite yet. Osteria Pulcinella. You'll see it behind me in a moment. And you'll see the image of Pulcinella, who's a stock character from Italian theatre, from Commedia dell'arte, which is a special type of light theatre from northern Italy. Scaramouche, and I can't think of the others, are some of the stock characters from that theatrical tradition. And then we come up to King Street and London Road, which is the main part of Twickenham, which is not so special. That's where Church Street is ending. So if you are a tourist coming to Twickenham, this is where I'd recommend you have a stroll, have your lunch and things like that. Then it becomes very bland, very standard. I can't quite think of the word, you know, a bit homogenized. The brands you'd see on any high street in the British Isles. A bit too noisy, heading up towards the Twickenham railway station, that away behind me. The police station, should you need it. One of those hotels, Premier Inn, a language school, LAL. Okay, so I'll switch it off for now.